Hi guys, welcome to the Fourth Moment Weekly Roundup, and this is where you get your weekly dose of local football action. As usual, with me is Coach Andrew Pequeno. Excuse the frog in the throat there. How's it, Andrew?
Okay, I don't normally take people's breath away, but yeah, it's nice to be here. It's nice to be here. I wish, yes. My wife will tell you otherwise, yeah.
Yes, it's looking all scruffy today, but anyway, we're going to give you a green pass there for that. We know it's fasting. Are you fasting?
No.
Okay, guys, we're going to jump right into... No, we're not actually. We're going to have a look at what else is happening besides the ABC Motsepe and the third division. So, we've got the engine starting under a new sort of look, obviously. It's running now through Safa Cape Town itself. And it looks like a mini Cup to me.
Dude, it's like, huge qualifiers happening already. And we're talking, this is March, and we already got qualifiers going. So, it's going to be a big... They obviously had a lot of entries. And looked at teams that have gone further in the tournament and stuff, and came up with some games this weekend, some playoff games. So it's exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's happening at Strandfontein this weekend. So if you're in the area, you can check out some playoffs there. It's the 23rd and the 24th of March. I can tell you the games start off at 10 o'clock on Saturday, 10 o'clock on Sunday, and ends at 2 o'clock. It's the last game on both days. So yeah, if you're in the Strandfontein area, you can make it in and see what's happening at the
under 18 boys. Obviously the girls, maybe their qualifiers are later on if there are qualifiers. But yeah, it's going to be exciting times. There's a lot of nice games. So I think go onto our Facebook page. I think we'll put the fixtures up there so you can have a look at it.
You keep saying that, putting pressure on me to
always.
Okay, good. But I have a look there. Okay, we're going to look at the third division and the ABC Motsepe. I think we're going to start as usual with the ABC Motsepe. So let's start off with the game that we were at.
Yes.
FN Rangers and an Overpark 0-0 draw.
Yeah.
I was sort of slightly disappointed. I wanted a goal at least to see.
Yeah, listen, I was very disappointed. I mean, you were slightly disappointed. I was very disappointed in the game.
Why were you very disappointed?
I thought that Hanover Park had to win. And FN Rangers knew that as long as they didn't give up points to them, they were okay.
Yeah.
And I thought Hanover Park would have been more on the front foot, more attacking. And it just looked like they didn't want to lose.
They did have, of the clear-cut chances, I think 2.
Yeah, 2. But I mean, but there wasn't, I would have expected a lot more attack. Because FN were basically sitting and just saying, well, we'll just counter. And I think FN were totally, how can I put it, not on their game on Saturday. I think Coach Sachi also said it to me after the game. He just felt they were a bit out of rhythm. And I think the windy conditions also didn't help because it was very, very strong crosswind. So maybe I should also take that into account in how the game panned out. But I thought Hanover Park, as a team that had to win, I thought they should have been more forward. Listen, if you must win, Shamiel, you're 5 points behind and the other team has got a game in hand. So you can effectively say in your mind, you're 8 points behind, you must win. And I just thought that there was no aggression and no, there was no intensity to in the front third to win the game or to try and create chances. So I was slightly disappointed. I was expecting a game where Hanover Park were attacking and FN Rangers were transitioning from the attack quicker. And I never got it. Maybe my expectations were too high. But I thought if anybody's happy, it's obviously Coach Sachi. He got a point. It was 0-0. He knows Hanover Park never caught up points on him. So I think he'd be the happier of the two, but I was slightly disappointed.
Okay, look, I think I've got a slightly different view on it because I don't know if I hear what you're saying about the intensity and stuff, but if you look at the players and their reaction to what was going on, I mean, they wanted to win. They were all out there. I mean, even Sal, I can remember him on more than one occasion, like urging the guys on and whatever. And he also had a chance.
Yes, Lionel had a chance in the first half,
Yeah. But anyway, so that was that game. I get what you're saying.
Listen, but like I said, I'd rather die on my sword. If I know I'm effectively 8 points behind, I'd rather go attack. If I lose the game 1-0 through a counter attack, I'll take it because at least I tried. That was just me. Like I said, that's just my opinion.
Okay, so looking at the other results there, so Santos getting a good win over Ikapa 2-1. That's a good result for them.
I think that effectively, ends Ikapa's chances of winning the stream. And Santos, outside chance. They're still playing FN Rangers at home, so you never know.
We're going to look at later the last few games of both FN Rangers and who was
Santos.
Was it Santos? No, it was FN Rangers and Hanover Park. We'll look at that now. Sorry, I just spoke about them. Okay, so it's Ubuntu. So Santos will get a 2-1 win over Ikapa Sporting, and then Ubuntu 7-1 at home against Royal Blues.
Yeah, we thought Ubuntu would be too strong for Royal Blues.
And then on Friday night there was a game, Junction Rovers beating Young Bafana 2-1.
Yeah, they got their power back, Junction. Listen, good result.
Yeah.
I think Young Bafana had been picking up points the last couple of weeks. And I think Junction have now cemented their place in the ABC for next season.
Yeah. Just before we look at anything else, I want to just look at that game. So I made a little note here of the remaining games for both Hanover Park and for FN Rangers. So FN Rangers remaining games is Ikapa, Ubuntu, Young Bafana, Royal Blues, and Santos. So
Sure.
Ikapa away, Ubuntu home, Young Bafana away, Royal Blues home, and Santos away.
Sure.
Then HP's remaining games is Royal Blues away, Young Bafana home, Santos away, Ikapa away, and Junction home. And if you look at they're playing similar teams
Yes.
in their last remaining games.
And they both got Santos away,
Yes.
and they both got Ikapa away.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I was saying I thought Hanover Park had to win, because
They definitely had to
with
win.
their away games that they have, they are playing teams that are around them on the log.
Yeah.
And you drop points there, it's finished.
Yeah.
That's why I thought they had to push.
And just looking at that, that actually shows you is also pretty tight, because if there's any slipper by FN Rangers,
Yeah. Ikapa and Santos are going to pick up the pieces,
yeah. And if Hanover Park win all their games, then
Yeah, there's a different story.
it's a different story also. Okay, so that's the ABC Motsepe. Hey, let's look at the fixtures coming up for this weekend. We've got Ikapa Sporting FN Rangers. Yeah,
Nice game at 6 o'clock, I think, Nyanga.
Has it changed to 6?
Yeah, Friday night. I
Okay.
was told 6 o'clock. It's going to be an exciting game.
And then Okanya is hosting Ubuntu. That's out in...
Oh, Kanye need points, Shamiel. They
Yeah,
only got
what's
their
that?
3 points from the first game.
Yeah.
They're 1 point behind Royal Blues on the log. Royal Blues playing Junction.
Yeah.
Junction going to Beaufort for the first time.
Yeah,
Listen, it's a tough at the top and the bottom.
definitely. And then Young Bafana hosting Santos, which also is going to be a tough game.
Yeah. Santos need to win. If they got any hopes of winning the stream, they have to win.
Okay, let's look at the log there for Stream A at the moment. We've got, obviously, top of the log, FN Rangers. Hanover Park second. Status quo, I suppose.
Yeah,
compared to
5
last
points
weekend.
behind, and FN got a game in hand, yeah.
Santos now with 22 points in third place, and Ikapa with 19 points in fourth spot.
Yeah.
And then bottom of the log there, the two teams in danger there, Okanya with 3 points and Royal Blues with 4 points after 11 games played. Okay, so that's your Stream A done and
And
dusted.
Stream B, Shamiel, is
there was a
getting
surprise.
very
Yeah.
interesting.
So,
Very interesting.
Looking at the results there, we're going to start off with a knocker, with an unexpected result. Newcomers to the ABC Motsepe out in played Oriented Birds, getting a 2-0 win over Matis.
Yeah, I think we were quite emphatic last week on Matis
Matis was going to win. Yeah, definitely.
And I think Oriented Birds again proving us wrong.
Definitely.
At home. Good result for them, bad result for Matis.
Very bad results for Matis. Then City Kings playing a 1-0 draw with Cape Town Spurs.
Yeah, I think City Kings need points. I think 1 point they'd be happy.
fine.
They're picking up.
Yeah.
Point here, point there, it helps.
Yeah. Claywood and Grassy Park. Okay, this was the one I think we couldn't call. I can't remember. I think we were
I
fancying
think
GP.
we fancied GP, I think, and GP won.
Yeah, they took it over the line 2-1.
Yeah, and I thought Clearwood changing home grounds to Para Park might have had an influence. I don't know. I wasn't there, but I do think we both thought Grassy Park is a nice team, and they're not. And if you look at it, they got Marty's,
Yeah.
soon. And when we look at the log, you can understand why we're getting excited.
Yeah.
Because there's 4 teams in it now.
Yeah, definitely. And also that game, if you think of it, changing the venue, Claywood,
Yeah.
that wouldn't have bothered Grassy Park.
No.
Because they play at William Herbert, they train on William Herbert. That field is just as wide.
Yeah, just
it
as
might
wide
not
as
be as
Para.
lush,
Yeah.
but it's also a nice even
Yeah, I
surface
think our groundsman also cut the field quite short for Saturday's game.
for Grassy Park.
I don't know, because Friday night we played at home against Ocean View, and the field was a lot shorter than normal.
Okay.
So I think
Means shorter in grass height.
length, not in width or length,
Okay.
but grass height.
Okay, then last game, the Hout Bay beating Battalions 3-0.
Yeah, listen,
What a
Outbay,
surprise.
I heard all 3 goals came in the first half.
Okay.
So good result for Outbay. Battalion struggling.
Yeah. Fixtures for this weekend in the ABC Motsepe B. Cape Town Spurs versus Zizwe. That's going to be very tough for Cape Town Spurs,
Tough,
even
tough.
if it's at the comfort, because Zizwe has been bringing out the results of late.
Yeah.
And then Grassy Park and Hout Bay. That's at William Herbert on Friday.
We can actually call them 2 contenders now, Shama, when we
Definitely.
get to the log. I think that's going to be exciting. I think whoever gets the 3 points there is throwing themselves right into the mix.
And putting more pressure on Matis, because they face
And Clearwood.
City Kings on Saturday at away at City Kings home, and then Clearwood hosting Oriented Birds.
Yeah, we can't call on any Oriented Birds games anymore.
think,
Clearwood is now at Para Park, so that's going to be interesting
Para
again.
Park, yeah.
Oriented Birds traveling all the way from Plet.
Yeah.
Also, Marty's City Kings. I mean, City Kings have been picking up points. It's not going to be easy for Marty's.
Yeah,
either.
that's why I say, especially if that wins on Friday night, it's going to
Yeah.
put more pressure on Coach Desi there.
Let's get the log, Shamiel.
Right, looking at the logs, we'll start at the bottom of the log quickly.
Oh,
Battalion still bottom of the log with 3 points, and
Yeah.
City Kings with 7. And here where it gets exciting, top of the log. Marty's 10 matches played, 21 points. Grassy Park, 11 matches played, 21 points. And then Hout Bay, 10 matches played, 19 points. So effectively,
and Clear with 10 matches played, 18 points.
Yeah, but I mean, if Hout Bay, yeah, it's close.
It's close. I think after this weekend, we'll have an idea. Oh, Marty's going to come back and you basically take control of, not take control of the stream, but take back control.
Yeah.
Are GP going to start pushing them and overtaking them? Is it Hout Bay coming from the back? Is it Clearwood? It's exciting. I think every game from now on is going to be very important in that stream.
Yeah. So just when you thought the ABC Motsepe was getting bored,
Marty's
running away with it. Marty's running away with it.
4 troops. In terms. I mean, Marty's won 7 from 7.
Yeah.
You know, so we were all sitting there going, okay, it's done.
Yeah, but lost the last 2.
They lost the last 2, yeah.
Right, that's the ABC Motsepe. So, make sure, guys, you go out and support if you're in the areas there. Right, looking results of the most busiest league.
Yeah, I was double header this weekend.
I chose Lam already. Okay, results. JL Zwane, the 3rd division. Hollywood Bets Regional Men's League results. JL Zwane Wanderers, a good win for JL Zwane.
Yes, JL Zwane at home, we said, we still don't know which Wanderers arrived, but JL Zwane at home, we said, was tough.
Yeah. And then Palace getting their groove back, getting a good win over FC Hout Bay, 3-1.
Yeah, good result. Good result for Palace.
Then
it's tough to go to Hout Bay.
Definitely. Goal 50 Unite and Cape Town City. City losing again.
Yeah, listen, City struggling now. I think, you know, up to the last game in December, they were unbeaten like Vasco. They've now lost 7. You know, since January, February, March, they've lost 7. So it's been a bit of a tough. But listen, Goal 50 Heidelveld, Shamiel, I always say it's tough. Tough place to go, eh?
Matroosfontein and Trinies. So bragging rights for Northern's Derby goes to Matroos.
The Dorp, yeah.
Yeah.
Well done to them.
Yeah.
A good result. Trinies are doing well. Also, they've been climbing. A good result for Matroos. Matroos are flying now.
Yeah. Jomos and Vasco. Whoops. Speed bump. Vasco departed.
We departed, yeah.
Vasco da Gama losing 1-0 to Jomos.
Yeah, listen.
What happened?
I think we got to give Jomos credit. You know, they set themselves out. They play in a certain way that suits them. Very tough conditions, tough field. Not as in there's something wrong with the field. It's just it's heat. It's hot. There was a bit of wind, so it was. And you know, it's at the end of the day, Shamiel, we didn't take our chances. They took theirs, and you know, good luck and well done to them. I think that's football at the end of the day. And I think we just got to get back from it. We got a tough game tomorrow and on Sunday, so we just got to take it game by game now. And I think when we get to the result from Friday night that we play, they might have had an influence. I think from our side, maybe. I'm just saying maybe because we had quite a big result on Friday night, and I think maybe the guys were thinking it was nice but it's nice. Sometimes it's nice to hit a speed bump. To make you focus again.
Actually, thanks for reminding me.
Yeah,
I missed that result.
Yes, thank you.
What date was that?
Friday, the 16th.
So, 16th results, Wanderers and Matroosfontein.
15th, actually.
Gee whiz, I missed a whole lot here.
We'll get there.
Yeah, sorry guys. Let's start there again. So, yes, carry on from last week's results. Silver Spurs and Saxon Rovers. Saxon getting a 2-1 win over Silver Spurs.
We said Saxons would win. Saxons are flying as well.
Greenwood and Crystal Palace. Here's the sort of surprise. Crystal Palace, Greenwood 1-1. Not a surprise really, but
Greenwood have hit their strap, Shamiel. I think, and I think to get a result at Palace is not a big surprise.
Yeah.
And I think, watch Greenwood now next couple of weeks.
Definitely. And then Vasco 7-0 win on Friday evening.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Against Ocean View.
Yeah.
And then Camps Bay and Seaside winning 2-1.
We expected that. I think Camps Bay
is actually closer than what we.
Camps Bay is sure, Shamiel. I don't know what to put it now. I think they're on the spiral downwards, and everybody else is catching up. They need results.
They must turn it around, yeah. And then on Silver Saturday, Trinies and Premier getting a 1-1 result there.
Good result for Trinies at home.
Fair.
Premier were going.
Yeah, and then Matroos and Wanderers. Matroos winning 2-0 there.
Yeah, good result for Matroosfontein. Like I said, they got 6 points on the weekend.
Yeah. Okay, so that's those ones we covered.
Yay.
It's too many results.
A lot of results.
Right, so where we stopped? Ocean View and Silver Spurs? Nope.
Yes, Silver Spurs, good result for Ocean View, winning 2-1 against Silver Spurs.
Yeah.
Ocean View, after obviously losing to us on Friday night, it shows you they're resilient and they came back at home. It's always tough to beat them at home, Shamiel.
Definitely. And then Saxon Rovers and Camps Bay, as Coach Andrew said, now Camps Bay sort of losing the plot there, but 4-0 loss against Saxon.
Yeah, Saxon's going strong.
And then Greenwood getting a good win over Woodlands.
I was at that game, eh?
Were you there?
Yeah, nice.
This was midweek, so the reason why I'm getting confused with the games
this was
from last week Friday till
Tuesday.
Till Tuesday. So
good result. Greenwood played very well. I think Woodlands took the lead to a penalty. I think both Woodlands goals were penalty, but they took the lead. And then Greenwood just slowly but surely took control. Very good game. It was actually a nice game. It was end to end.
Was it windy at Solo?
Actually, at the beginning, yes, and then the wind sort of died down second half.
Okay.
But it was cold. That I can tell you. And we're getting to that time of the year where it's getting nippy at night.
At night, yeah.
But listen, Greenwood, very nice. Nice play.
Then we have a public holiday on Thursday.
Yes, there's games.
And then there's obviously matches being played on Thursday, depending when you see this show. So here's the fixtures. You might even have the results by the time you see this. So Cape Town City versus Trinis, Vasco versus Greenwood.
Yeah, tough for us.
That's the Thursday fixtures, holiday fixtures. And you guys are terrible. I think the guys play on a holiday.
Yeah, we actually moved that game. We got a problem with the lights on our B field, and just thought a long time ago that maybe it would impact our night game. So we just wanted to be safe, so we made it Thursday.
Okay, then fixtures for the Friday: Seaside Spurs versus Matruus. That's going to be a tough game.
Both teams flying.
Yep. Spurs versus Jomo's old foes. Jomo's coming now to...
Silver Spurs strikers back. They missed him the last two games. They lost to Saxons and they lost to Ocean Revolution. Okay. So he's back.
I've got here this game being taking place at Royal Road. Is it right?
Not sure. No, it won't be at Royal Road. I think it's more than likely going to be at Reigate.
It's Reigate, okay. Yeah. And then Camps Bay. Ooh, they got a tough one against Premier United.
That could be Premier.
Trinis hosting Jail Zwane.
Nice game.
Yeah.
I think it'll be nice. I think Trinis at home maybe, but Zwane never write them off.
And then Saxon Rovers hosting Ocean View.
I'll go for Saxons.
Yeah.
All day long.
Woodlands and FC Houtbay at home.
Oh, that's the relegation battle now, Shamiel.
Yeah.
It's bottom versus second bottom. And both of them need a win.
Yeah.
They can't afford to draw.
Yeah, both teams.
They're both 9 points and 12 points behind Camps Bay.
Yeah.
They need it.
We'll look at that log now. And then Wanderers and Goal 50 doing battle at the Younger Stadium.
Yeah, Goal 50 are on the roll. It could be Goal 50, but Wanderers at home, tough.
Yeah, it depends, like you said earlier, on what Wanderers pitches. And then Cape Town City versus Crystal Palace.
Yeah, some teams have double headers. Yeah. Cape Town City, Crystal Palace. What more can I say?
Yeah.
It's fifth versus second or third when the log is, when we look at the log.
What was the first round result here? I think it went to City.
City beat Palace 2-1 in Manenberg. I think it was a penalty late on. It's going to be a nice game. 1 o'clock Sunday.
1 o'clock Sunday,
yeah. A pity I can't be there because we're also playing Sunday.
Okay. Yeah. Woodlands versus Vasco da Gama.
Yeah, that's our catch-up game. That was the game when the referees didn't arrive the first time. Very tough for us conditions.
That's your Sunday game.
Team fighting for points. We got two tough games this week.
Also, we know that the game didn't take place last week between Woodlands and Chalmers because of
the game was
violence in the area.
Yeah, the game was abandoned after 20 odd minutes. It was shooting.
Well, we don't know if it was abandoned. Was it abandoned? Because we were told we mustn't say abandoned.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. The game was stopped.
Was stopped, yeah.
Yes. Abandoned, stopped. Okay, stopped.
Hopefully we get it right.
We get it right.
I'm sure the person that will tell us after this.
Yes, after the show, yes.
Then Woodlands, that's a Woodlands. Jomo Powers and Matruus Fontaine.
It's tough to go to Jomo's, I know. We were unbeaten away from home until Jomo's. And Matruus have been on the run.
Yeah.
And Jomo's know I reckon they need about 9 points to be safe, super safe. So I think they're going to be fighting for points.
Coach Lon, they will sort them out.
No, he sorted me out, yeah.
And then Ocean View hosting Goal 50.
See, now, you don't know what's going to happen. That's Tuesday the 26th.
It's the day before Bale.
It's the day before the Bale. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting game. I think Goal 50, that was also a game where the referees didn't arrive. So that'll be a nice game.
Okay. Right, let's look at the logs there in the third division. So, we'll start at the bottom again. So, we got Woodlands, bottom of the log, 14 points. FC Houtbay. They were sort of middle of the table earlier. A few weeks ago, FC Houtbay.
Long time ago.
Yeah, but I mean, they weren't
in the relegation
zone. 17th spot, Ocean View, who were bottom of the log for most of the time. They now sort of climbing up 16th spot with 17 points. And then we've got Camps Bay, who's also been drawn into there now, 15th spot, 23 points. And Trinis, 26 points.
Yeah, I think the bottom four, I think 3 out of that 4 will get relegated, the way it's looking.
Yeah.
But you never know, some teams could get dragged into it.
How do you stay with the game in? Because the game against Woodlands was called off. So Vasco, 23 played, came in and 47 points. Saxon, second spot, 44 points. We saw them at third and fourth.
I always say they're a very good team. They're a very good team.
And then Crystal Palace is always hovering on second there. or first. They're now in third with 44 points. And then Cape Town City, still there, even after all those losses, but a bit off the pace there now with 39 points.
You see, that's the importance of that Crystal Palace Cape Town City game, because if City win, they get to 42 points with a game in hand on Palace.
Yeah.
So they could overtake them with a game in hand.
Yeah.
If Palace win, then City are basically dropping off.
Yeah.
And Mattersfontein, Premier and Goal 50 are still in. Goal 50 got 2 games in hand.
Yeah.
So we got to remember that they're very much in the mix.
Yeah, they're on 37 points in 7th spot. Also looking at goal difference there between City and Palace. Palace on a way stronger goal difference there at 22, whereas City is on 12. So that also makes a difference. Your guys, Vasco goal difference is quite low, 21.
It actually was quite high. We only had about 4 or 5 goal difference. And then we got the 7-0 against Ocean View and a couple of other big results.
Yeah.
But now our goal difference has come. I'm more proud of the fact that we've only conceded 20 goals in our 23 games. That's the lowest in the league so far.
In the league, yeah.
I'm very proud about that more. But I like us to score more goals.
Yeah. I check at City, scoring looks like well, no, not scoring the most goals. Other teams scoring more.
Yeah, I think them and Premier and Silver Spurs are pretty much the ones who scored a lot of goals.
Yeah, we've got... anyway. Okay. Yeah, so guys, that's it, Andrew?
Yeah, that's it. Exciting week.
Yeah.
And I think we've got to remember the Bale starts next week. You know, by the time you get to see next week's show, hopefully we're coming from the Bale.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to the Bale. It's going to be exciting times. I think all the youngsters are doing, teams coming from upcountry, teams coming from out of South Africa. So it's an exciting time at Bale, Erica Park. I think get out there on Wednesday that starts.
Yes.
There's a very good game Wednesday night. For those who want to go, it's Cape Town City versus Safa Academy at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, so that,
So that'll be a nice, you know, if you want to break your fast, you know, come and watch that game there, and you can do it there. No.
Break my fast there. Then also, yes, just talking about the Bale, if you want to check out the fixtures, Premier Cup Bale page on Facebook. We'll put it out there eventually. But I think the Premier Cup Bale do a good job on social media, letting things, everybody know what's happening, so you can go there. We won't duplicate what they're doing. And then also, we want to touch on, from next week, we're going to touch on the Cape Town Women's Regional League, which is starting the 13th of April, Andrew. It's a lot of new teams. Remember teams like Salt River that got promoted.
Greenwood's in there now also,
Is Greenwood in there?
They're in the Regional Women's Development League, so we can look at both leagues.
Look at both leagues, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a lot of things happening, and obviously LFA season starting. Shortly after Easter. I think the first weekend after Easter.
A lot of Cape Town Tigerberg starting the 6th.
Is something happening, some Super Cup in the Tigerberg?
Yeah, it's the league winners against the cup winners.
I don't know where they get the name from.
I don't know. Super Cup. It's the league winners.
By the way, there's only one Super Cup.
The trademark one.
The real one.
And they're playing Saturday at Edgemead. Those people.
So how does it work? Is it
the league winners from each division, each senior division?
Oh, that format sounds familiar too. Okay.
So anyway, the league and the cup winners play each other. And the main game will be Edgemead, last year's league winners, against Wegersdal, last year's cup winners. I think it'll be a very exciting game.
So I can explain how it works. So
in each division, so in the Premier Division,
and then
first division, second division.
So who's playing?
So the league winner of the second division plays the cup winner of the second division.
Oh.
And if it's the same team, then it's
like
the team that ended up
shield,
second, almost like a community shield.
I mean, community shield.
And there's also the ladies one. I think the ladies one is Sunningdale versus Magic, if memory serves.
So Edgemead will play.
Edgemead are playing Wegersdal.
Okay.
That'll be a very nice game.
Yeah.
I think go out there if you can. It's Edgemead at Edgemead Football Club. So
is that our very own Coach Anwar there?
Coach Anwar Galant is coach of Wegersdal, and Coach Zane Radcliffe is the coach of Edgemead. So it'll be a nice game.
Yeah. Guys, that's all from us. Before we go, we want to say big ups to Vecchio, our apparel sponsor, and GSM Roofing. And comments, likes, share the normal story. Please, I see a lot of comments coming through. We don't always answer because we let you guys have the conversation. That's why the platform is there. We like to stir up the conversation and you guys take it further. So, and anything else?
No, that's it.
That's it. We'll see you next week.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.